Okay. If you're watching the replay, hi. Happy Monday. Hope you had a good weekend. Okay, I'm getting everything pulled up. My back hurts. Hey, Jen, how's it going? Are you having a good week? Oh, my speakers are on. How we doing? How we doing? Happy Monday. How are you? I'm doing good. Just finished work. And now we're doing whatever we're doing the rest of the day. Doing some knitting. Hey, everyone. How are we doing? Happy Monday, guys. Did y'all have a good weekend? Hey, Anna. Hey, Miranda. Hey, Megan. Hey, Laura. Hey, Katrina. How are we doing, people? I don't know why this is the only amount of yarn I have. Like, this is not enough, but whatever. Tired. I need a nap. I feel that. I'm pretty tired today. I'm pretty tired, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to try to go live. This might be short because I'm feeling a little tired, but yeah. Was it the most amazing feeling getting a sense out? No, it felt so good, though I will say I had like an open procedure, so I'm not going to really show y'all, but I have a scar right here because they put an incision here, and removing those stitches was so uncomfortable. I mean, it wasn't uncomfortable. It was painful. It was very painful just because, you know, this is such a sensitive area. So, but removing the scents did feel very good, and it was like immediate relief. And like, I'm definitely like, I feel like I look pretty normal from far away. When I get close, you can definitely see my nose is pretty swollen, but I'm happy with it. My bruising's almost gone. I've got a little bruising here, little here, but for the most part, I'm normal. But my nose is just swollen enough that it's not, I have to wear my glasses either up here, like I have to wear my glasses all the way up on my face, which is not very comfortable because they'll put like divots in the bruising, in the swelling of my nose. So I can't really wear my glasses at the moment. So I've just been going glassesless everywhere. But yeah, feeling good. I'm going to get my trigger thumb hopefully fixed this morning. Carpal tunnel surgery tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I hope it goes really well. Hey, Charlotte. Hey, Amy. All I see is a little swelling, TBH. I know. I think it looks pretty good. Like, basically, they say, like, this is probably how my nose is going to look for, like, a while. Like, a couple weeks, maybe 1 or 2 months. And then it'll go back to normal. But I'm pretty happy with it. I think it looks relatively normal. So there you go. Hey, Dan. They didn't want me to remove them. No, they just gave me some Tylenol. I was like, oh, I meant to take some beforehand, Tylenol beforehand, like an hour before, and I forgot. And so no, they just literally like right before they took them out, they said, here's some extra strength Tylenol. I was like, this isn't gonna help. I was like, okay. So that's unfortunate. I wish I had been numbed. It was quite painful. Mine did when they removed it. See, yeah, I wish. I couldn't wear my glasses comfortably for a few weeks, months. Yeah, I'm like just not wearing them. I don't know. It also, I don't know about you, but my nose, for the most part, like up here's okay. When you hit here, boom, swollen. It's all swollen. So when I smile, it's like hard for me to emote in a normal way because it's so big. Like it takes up so much room on my face that when I smile, it's not normal because I can't, because it's so big. Like it's so swollen. It's hard for me to smile in a normal way. What happened to your nose? I had surgery. That's why if y'all are wondering why I've been gone, I was gone because I had surgery on my nose. So I can breathe now. Listen, that's crazy. Crazy. I can't believe people just breathe like this naturally. And I had to go through surgery to get here. Crazy. But yeah, besides the fact that it's kind of hard to smile and do emotions here, I'm mostly fine. I'm still a little bit sensitive, but for the most part, fine. Okay. I'm gonna start. What are y'all working on? What have y'all been working on? It's been so long. It's been like, what, 2 weeks or something of me not hanging out? What have y'all been up to? Update for those of you who aren't aware, this is what my what's it called? My pullover looks like. So we're getting really close to being done. I'm like half sewn with the sleeve on, but I realized I got almost done and realized it's not a 1-for-1 ratio, sleeve to shoulder opening. So I undid half of it, and I can't do that right now. It requires too much, it requires too much thought. Deviated septum, yes. So I had a deviated septum. So I had the septum fixed. I had my turbinates reduced, and I had, y'all won't be able to see, but I had grafts put in on my nostrils because before, whenever I would breathe in, this nostril would shut, like completely close. So they put a little graft. They took basically when they when they shaved down the septum a little bit, they put a little bit of the cartilage here so that when I breathe in, it won't close. So that's pretty exciting. I'm excited. I'm excited. It'll be nice in like, sorry, there's like fuzz in my nose. It'll be nice in, or maybe it's my stitches bother me. It'll be nice in a few weeks when I'm able to really exercise, because for the most part, I'm not breathing in so deeply that my nostril closed, but when I worked out, I did. So whenever I'd work out, this nostril, I would have to mouth breathe because basically this nostril was out. It would just be closed the whole time. So I'm excited. I'm excited. Yours was more sensitive than mine. I'm sure your swelling is worse, but breathing is, oh my gosh, breathing is so worth it. Like as soon as he took out the stents, I was like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. I've never been able to breathe so well in my life, but I'm still a little numb also, which I feel like is also why I'm making weird faces, because it's hard for me to express myself when this part of my face is like swollen. That's good. Making a scarf and another chunky knit hat. It's that time, guys. It's that time. I've got a bunch of extra We Are Knitters merino wool, a bunch of it, because I think y'all probably know. I was going to make a cardigan for my grandma. I ran out of time. I made her a scarf instead. So I've got a bunch of extra, and I was like, maybe I'll make some beanies and just give them to my sisters or something. Hey, Debbie. Glad you're on the med. Thanks, Amy. I appreciate it. You've done a lot to it. Yeah, I know. Oh, wait. This? Yeah. This was like the perfect, oh, I'm dead post-surgery. What am I going to do? I'm going to work on this. So it was great. Trying to knit a hat. I started this one a dozen times, but I will get it. Oh, right, because you were having trouble when you put it in the round, right? Or am I misremembering? I finished the hat I was knitting, and now I cut up some pants to add rainbow accents to them after turning them into shorts. Wait, that's so fun. I love a touch of rainbow. That nose model looks great. Thank you. Thank you. I was like, it was funny. My nose was really bent, and so I went to my friends. I was like, does my nose look skinny and straight? I was like, which is funny because it's huge at the moment. It's huge. I made all the stuff I put up on Discord. 2 more Grinches. Oh, 2 more Grinches last night in a stitch. Dude, you're on it. I'm prepping for a horse show this weekend. Getting some crochet done to calm my nerves. Oh my gosh. I hope it goes really well. What activities are you doing for in the show? Yay for being able to breathe. Yay for breathing. It's so good. Never experienced it before. It's pretty fun. I'm glad to be in the breathing club. It was funny because y'all know I wear glasses. I also, fun fact, y'all might not know this about me. I don't have very good hearing. Like, I've never been tested for hearing loss, but I'm like 80% sure I have some kind of, maybe not 80%, a small amount. I don't hear very well, I feel like. And so, right, like after the surgery, I was like, oh my God, I was talking to my partner. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't see, I can't hear, and I couldn't breathe. Like, can I catch a break? Like, I don't understand. It was funny. Making a baby bear beanie, almost done. That's so cute. I love just doing a beanie and then putting the ears on it. When are you going to Kelsey's? Dude, next week. And I didn't even realize, and I'll tell y'all, they don't know, they being my friends, but I was going to actually make them gifts, like little gifts. And then I just realized, I thought it was 2 weeks away. I was like, okay, this week I'm like going crazy on those. Nope, it's next week. There's no time. So they're not getting gifts. Baby blanket, trying to find something new to cast on. Ooh, what do you think? Ooh, you should do something for the winter, like now that it's getting chilly. Glad you're doing good too. Thanks, Debbie. I appreciate it. I don't know why it was doing that, but I did a knot to lock it in. Okay, that's good. That's good. I mean, I feel like if you leave the tail long enough, you should be able to sew it short, right? I'm debating between making the pockets rainbow or assorted pride flags. Ooh. I don't know. What if you do... Oh gosh, I don't know. I like both options. You could do one rainbow and one assorted pride flags. I don't know. Just doing the ears for the hat just has to do one more barrier. I love it. You're getting close. Okay, I'm gonna start this. If y'all are wondering what I'm doing right now, I'm casting on for the collar. And I don't quite know, it says 93 stitches, and I don't quite know if that's going to be a one-to-one. So we'll see. Starting at the corner on the right side of the neckline. Over here. Also, guys, I said this earlier, but I might not be on for very long because my energy level is still quite low, I would say. I'm still, over the weekend, my friend said, do you want to go on a walk? I said, sure. We went on a walk. I didn't realize we were going to go that far. We ended up going on a 2.5 mile walk, and I got home and I literally almost passed out. Like, I was like, I need to eat and I'm about to collapse. And my partner was like, okay. And, got me some food. So I might not be on for very long, but I was feeling it. So here we are. For the horse show, I'm jumping my new horse. We've only been jumping for a month. So it's super small class. This is a 3-day show. Oh my gosh. I hope it goes. I mean, that would just be a great confidence boost for both of y'all. I hope it goes great. Processing disorder, maybe. That's a good point. I don't know. I honestly, if I'm honest with myself, I went to a lot of concerts in college without ear protection, and I'm pretty sure it's from that. Hey, Hugs, how's it going? I'm a crocheter, but at the moment I teach myself to knit. Oh my gosh, Beth, that's great. What are you wanting to knit? Okay, I keep saying this. I'm actually going to start. Okay? Starting at the corner on the right side of the neck, pick up 93 stitches until you reach the opposite corner. Why did I think it was... Oh, I was like, why did I think it said starting at the 4th stitch? That's the 2nd step. Okay. I actually need to start from this side because I'm a lefty, so I have to. Do I have a smaller hook? This hook's huge. I got to send my package out tomorrow then. Oh yeah, guys, if y'all are wanting to send stuff, you got to send them out soon because we're going to be there, man. It's crazy. Again, I really didn't think it was next week. I was like, oh, I'm going to start making some gifts. It'll be so fun. I'm not going to tell y'all what they are because maybe I'll still do it. Who knows? Ollie was like, well, you could do it for Christmas. Or maybe it was Moon. You could do it for Christmas. I was like, maybe. I don't know. But then I feel like if I get this set of friends' gifts, I have to get all my friends' gifts, you know? I feel like that's a slippery slope. No offense to my friends who I love. I was pretty excited about the gifts, too, so I'm kind of bummed. But that's okay. That is okay. Ooh, I am interested to see how all this talking will do with my nose, though, because I feel like it might cause some drainage, so we'll see. Okay. Working on fingerless gloves. I really want to start a pair of fingerless gloves. Okay, 1 second, actually. So not sure if y'all saw, but like there were a bunch of creators doing like this Palestine fundraiser. And so I bought some patterns and I bought this really cute cabled cardigan. I've never done cables before. And I was like, oh my gosh, this would be a great gift for my mom. Like maybe I should make this for her, blah, 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 blah. But I was like, okay, this probably shouldn't be my first ever attempt at cables. Shouldn't be this mildly complex cardigan. So I've got this book sent to me by a crocheter I follow online when they released a new book. And there's a fingerless gloves pattern in there. So I'm like, maybe this is the time. Like maybe I try that. Except for I wouldn't do it fingerless. Honestly, I would make them mittens. I feel like is what I would do. Okay. I made 3 scrap crochet baskets to throw whips in. The cats took them over. Classic. Cat bed? Whip basket. I don't know. My energy's in the toilet. I feel like it's Monday. It's Monday. I have like a step below a deviated septum, but I have so many breathing issues, so I feel like I have other things going on. I went to an ENT and he was so dismissive. Oh, that's so annoying. I would definitely get another opinion. Did you get like a CT scan or something like that, or MRI, whatever scan they do to see what's going on inside? Because it might be... People are screaming outside. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Because it might be like maybe it's not deviated, but maybe your turbinates are really big, or like some people have like polyps in their nose or something like that. I'm half falling asleep sitting here. I might just go take a nap. Good night, Megan. Take a nap. Take a nap. How was going back to work after a week? Oh my gosh. Thankfully, I didn't have much pain. I was very grateful for that. Though I will say, my brain wasn't working after after I got back to work. I was like, what are y'all saying to me? I don't know what this means. Like, for me, it was mostly exhaustion and yeah, my brain just literally not working. It almost felt like coming back. I had a concussion in high school, and almost felt like that, where I was like, I don't know, my brain no work. You know what I mean? And I was oh, what's happening? Oh, I started grabbing the end instead of. I was like, wait, why does it look like this? But yeah, it was mostly mental capacity, I would say, and exhaustion. Where the first day I went back to work, Monday, I like passed out. All last week, basically, I would go to work. Well, actually, Monday, sorry, I'm so all over the place. Monday, I went to work and then I got the stents removed and I was super excited about that. So I felt great. So Tuesday, I was excited. So I went on a long walk. I went on a 2-mile walk and I shouldn't have done that. And then I went to a friend's house and we watched Dancing with the Stars and I shouldn't have done that. So Wednesday, I got off work and I felt like I was sick. Like I got off work and laid in bed. I had a crazy headache. I was exhausted all night. And then that was my sign that I was pushing myself too hard. So after that, every day after work, I would just go to work, come home and go to bed basically. And now I'm feeling more normal, though I'm still not pushing myself. I wanted to go back to the gym this week, but that's crazy. Like now, like I thought that last week. I was like, oh my gosh, next week I gotta go back to the gym. There's no way I'm going to the gym. I'm still in recovery mode, people. Sorry, I'm so behind on chats, guys. Okay. Hats and scarves with the pearl stitches. Pearl stitch is terrible, Beth. Everyone hates the pearl stitch. Don't be like down on yourself for not getting it. I was happy to know you're still alive. It takes time to recover. Don't push yourself. Listen to your body. I know. I kept being like, oh, I want to come back. Oh, I want to do this, do that. And my partner was like, no, sit down. So I actually spent a lot of time reading. That's basically all I did. I worked on this and I read all last week and the weekend before. So I finished Priory of the Orange Tree, the book I was reading. I read a bunch of books, actually. I read a bunch of books. I read Priory of the Orange Tree. I read this book called, I think, She, He, They, about language, gender inclusion. It's written by this trans author and activist, and it was really good. And it was kind of how to be a good ally, like what language looks like when talking about gender in 2020. Actually, it wasn't released in 2025, but like in 2020 or whenever the book came out, and and it was interesting. And laced with that kind of like higher level like discussions about gender and sexuality and all that good stuff was his individual like trans experiences that were just very eye-opening, and I learned a lot. I liked that book. What else did I read? Literally, I read so many books. I read this book called I Who Have Never Known Men, which is very short and it's a dystopian fiction. Loved it. I read so many books. Knitting a hat right now. I'm never doing it again. Well, I don't know, but not anytime soon. I honestly get that. I feel like there are projects like that where you have to be in the perfect headspace or else I'm not doing it. It's been a Monday. It's Monday. I asked someone at work, I was like, how's it going? Happy Monday. And they were like, Happy Monday? I was like, I guess that's fair. Does Aiden only like the worms and any yarns or certain kinds? I think her favorite is medium weight, anything. Cotton, acrylic, wool, whatever. Just because she does lots of like scrap tapestries and stuff like that. So that's like her preferred weight, but any type within that, I would say. But honestly, she would take anything, but most of her projects are medium weight something. Yeah. I had soup after I got the kids home. Now I'm down for the count. Honestly, yeah. Maybe it is nap time. Should we all just go take a nap? Okay. Also doesn't help my little decided 1 a.m. was a good time to go to sleep. Oh my God. I would be. Oh, I'm so sorry. I made one fingerless glove, not a pair. One. That's all you need. You can transfer it from hand to hand. That fundraiser went super well. I know, right? They did so well. They made what, like $35,000 or something? I've been making head warmers for all the girls that are going to the horse show with me too. Oh my gosh, that's a good way. I was trying to think of like, what could you make for the horse show? Like, I don't know. I don't know what horse people make. But I love that idea. Using Bernat Premium Acrylic, they're so soft and squishy. Love. I'm also at one gem. Haven't started the other yet. Well, I'll just make one. If we all make one fingerless glove, you know, it works. Together, that means we have one full pair. True. Hey, Mary Jo, how's it going? I had that happen recently with an ENT who was so dismissive, only took a quick look at my nose. My primary doctor agreed that we can do another referral to a different ENT later on. Ugh. It's so frustrating. I was nervous about that. I was like, what if they tell me what if I am crazy? What if they tell me I'm crazy? You know what I mean? What am I going to do? And then my primary care recommended this doctor, and she was like, he's amazing. It's, he runs a private practice. It's like him and his family running this private practice. Like, they'll listen to you. Don't worry. And I literally went in, and he just looked up my nose, and he was like, yeah. And I was like, yay, yay. Which is kind of funny because I've been in lots of communities, like, for people with deviated septum since just talking about the surgery and our experiences and whatever. And so people are like, oh, my doctor wants to force me to pay for this scan. Like, I don't know if I want to, like, blah, blah, blah. Or, oh, should I trust this doctor who diagnosed with me without a scan? It's interesting seeing which doctors do and don't want to. I don't know if is an MRI. I don't even know what it is, actually, as it is. Anyway, it's interesting. It's so frustrating when doctors are so dismissive, though. Like, I've been living with this my whole life. I know how it's affecting me. You know, I might not know what it's called, and I might not know the solution, but something's wrong, and I know something's wrong, and it's your job to figure out how to fix it. Like, come on, buddy. Finished my first ever knit sock today. No pattern, just vibes. Oh my gosh. Just started the second one, and you're streaming. That's perfect. Okay, first off, I'm so impressed you just did it. That's crazy. When I first made a sock, I looked up many tutorials. I wonder if this is going to be the right amount of stitches. Should I count just to see? 93 is our goal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. I think that's going to be... almost perfect. I think I'm gonna skip a couple stitches here. I think I'm not gonna skip these stitches. Should be about perfect. But yeah, I texted the group message, Kelsey Mags 8, and I was like, guys, see y'all next week. Like, what the fuck? They're like, oh, we should think of what to do. I was trying to think of... Oh, I had an idea the other day. What was it? Oh, I was like, we could do like a draw project out of the hat for one day. Like, you know, quick project ideas. Maybe we draw them out of the hat and maybe the yarn. That could be crazy because then you could have like a Bernat velvet crop top or a cotton scarf or something. You know, that could be kind of funny. But we don't really know what else. We'll see. We shall see. My doctor scoped my nose and was like, yup, you need surgery. First you have to try these. Yeah, same. He was like, okay, you try the nasal spray? And I was like, yeah. He said, doesn't work? I said, no. He said, okay, you have to do it for 30 days anyway. And I said, okay. I'm like, okay. Yeah, he like did the scope and he put in like, I don't know, like the pliers and opened it and went, does that help? And I was like, yes. And he was like, yeah, yeah. My son says he's making supper again tonight. Okay. He's chosen tacos. Okay. Okay. That's good. That's good. It's not nothing crazy. Hi, Remy. I'm doing good. How about you? But 4 years being gaslit by a primary care doctor that nothing was wrong with me. I just needed to lose weight. Oh my God, Amy. I don't know. I completely respect doctors and I recognize that they have a difficult job given that so many people are so stupid, honestly. Like people are so dumb. Like they probably get stupid questions all day. But I just can't imagine not listening to someone. You know what I mean? I just can't imagine like someone saying, I'm having these 5 different, symptoms and they've been going on for years and I can't make them go away and this is what I've tried, help. And them just be like, seems like you problem. I just can't imagine. Can't imagine. I love that idea. Okay. I was like, ooh, that could be fun. What yarn are you using? I'm using, this is Knit Picks Swish. It's a worsted weight merino wool. It's a super 100% superwash worsted weight merino wool. It's quite nice. I think it'll be great when I block it because it's gonna get longer. Hi Chiab, how's it going? I'm doing good. How about you? I'm working on a new bag style with granny squares. Ooh, like a messenger bag. Ooh, okay. I can't wait to see pictures. The draw out of the hat would be the best idea ever. I think so too. Like, you could, depending on how crazy we feel, we could do, it could be 3 factors. It could be item, yarn, or yarn color. It could be item, yarn color. That would imply that we would have to have, well, it would just be yarn type. So it would be item, hat, scarf, bandana, bag, etc. Yarn type, cotton, wool, whatever, acrylic. Yarn color, we could also do knit versus crochet if we wanted to. That might be like crazy, you know what I mean? But that could be fun. Hook size, it's a good idea too. Oh my gosh. Imagine getting like a size 15 hook for, your like small yarn. That'd be kind of funny. Turned 24, but it feels like the other day I turned 20. I can't believe how fast time is passing. It's unbelievable. I know. It was funny. I was talking to my mom today and I was like, when I turned, when I turned like 25 or 26, I felt so old. And now I'm turning 27 and I feel not as old anymore. I don't know. I had like a freak out of, oh my gosh, I'm so old. And now I'm like, I really don't care anymore. It's just funny to see how much your perspective changes. But I totally agree. I feel just walking around, I just feel like a kid. When I'm with my coworkers and talking about work or I'm just out and about, I feel like a kid. And then I live near a college campus. And when I go onto the college campus, I'm like, oh, I'm actually not a kid. I'm actually not a kid. So that's kind of funny. I sent some of my crochet stickers. Oh my gosh, Mira. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. I love a sticker. I have a sticker book. I don't know if I've showed y'all, but I've got a sticker book, which has been my solution to stickers because they used to give me anxiety because I'm like, where am I going to put this that's not going to, get ruined? I want to keep this forever, blah, blah, blah. You'll know how it is. So I got a sticker book and it's got dinosaurs on it and it has cured my sticker anxiety. And so now I can get stickers whenever I want. And it's one of those books, where you can put them and move them around and re-stick them because they never lose their stickiness for some reason because people know how to do things. So I'm excited about those. I really want to get some stickers for my friend Nessa. She does like alternative style stuff. And Nessa. And they have lots of like alternative stickers of like one of them's yarn and knitting needles and it's like a skeleton in a coffin or some fun stuff like that. I think it's fun. I have to have my carpal tunnel surgery awake under local. Oh, okay, because my BMI index is 2 hours safely put under PM at the hospital I'm going to. Okay, I hope that goes well. Like, do they just awake surgeries are very interesting to me. It's so crazy to me that that's possible. Do you get to put your headphones on and listen to a book or something? I'd imagine that would take some time. Hi, Melissa. I'm working on the collar for a pullover sweater at the moment. Could separate the different kinds of yarn. You have to reach in for, okay. Yeah, it could just be a mystery box of yarn and you just reach in and grab one, That could be it, because then that solves the yarns like color, type, size. We could have a bunch. We could have chunky yarns. We could have small yarns. I think that would work. Just got done with bowling. Oh my gosh, Abby, how'd it go? Designing is hard, but so satisfying if it works. I totally, that's like perfect description. The older that you get, the less it seems to matter. I know. I'm like, if anything, I'm excited about getting older because I'm like, if when I'm older, I'll be more financially like stable. You know, I'll be more knowledgeable about life and things. I don't know. If anything, it's kind of exciting now. Oh, it's like, why does this look weird? It's because this is a decrease section. I'm going like around. You know when you decrease and you shape and it makes kind of looks like thick stitches? I'm going around those. I don't want to see those. Here, 1 second. My partner just got home, so I'm going to close the door so I don't disrupt him. Okay, I'm back. Find out October 30th if we're finally cancer free. Oh my gosh, I'll be thinking of you, Amy. I hope so. I hope you get to ring the bell. Keep all my project yarn info in Notion databases. Oh my gosh, that's inspiring to me. I see that. I'm like, my organization loving mind loves that idea. It seems like a big lift to be able to do it, to finally start and go through everything, you know? Or like people who do kind of like yarn scrapbooks where they take a tiny like amount of their yarn, just like a couple inches, and they tape it and they write, you know, the type of yarn and what they use for it or whatever, and they keep it in a little book. I have a metal craft cart and I started covering it in stickers. Ooh, I love that idea because that's something that's not going to get super gross. You know what I mean? It's not like a water bottle that's going to be constantly washed and destroyed, or I don't know, or a computer case that's going to break. That happened to me. I put all my fun stickers on a computer case and then my computer died and I had to get a new one. And I was like, now what? I was like, fuck. The computer lasted me forever though. I will say that. Okay. We're getting close. Oh, wait. I think I just did something wrong. No, I'm right. Hi, Creative Girly. I'm doing good. How about you? I'm annoyed because that means I would have to have it done 17 years ago when I was meant to have it done. Ugh, yeah, that's frustrating. But you would be able to feel the yarn. That's true. It would have to be an honor system. Like you just grab and grab whatever. Do you mean for the video, Jim? It would have to be an honor system. Like what the first thing you touch is what you grab. So there's no like, oh, I want this one. No, it would have to be whatever you select. Okay, I'm almost done with this, so we're going to count how many stitches we have. I'm going to put a poll in the chat. We're going to poll on whether, should we do whether I hit 93? No, I'm going to say, okay, we're going to do a poll. Y'all are going to guess whether you think I'm above or below 93, because there's just no way I hit it. I mean, we all know there's no way I hit it exactly. I wasn't counting. So what do y'all think? 93 is what I'm gunning for. I think I'm above. I don't know. I think I'm above. Have y'all ever cast it on like this and hit the number exactly that you need? It's never happened to me before. Is that even possible? I don't think so. Less than 93? Okay. I got 90 points today. That's great. I'm 33, I look 21, so I get the best of both worlds. I love that. I feel like people either look a little older, but they look that way forever, or you look young and then all of a sudden you hit, you know, some age, like 80 or something, and then you age a bunch. I'm doing my first diamond painting. It's not as hard or as easy as I thought. Yeah, I've seen those and they're tempting to me. They're tempting to me. How big is it? 33rd birthday tomorrow. Oh my gosh, happy early birthday. I hope it's great. Michelle does a project notebook and I love it. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna look her up. Let's see. Michelle Jessic. Oh, yeah, I follow her. Yeah, I follow her. I didn't realize she was, I like listen to videos and I do something while I listen. So I was watching one day her, which one was it? I think it was the Granny Square. No. I think it was the quilt. It was either the quilt or the Wednesday vest. And I watched her writing in it and I was like, what's in there? I was like, I'm curious. Doing good. I'm glad to hear it. What are you working on today? Or draw numbers for the yarn so you can't see or feel it. Okay, that's a good point. That's a good point. We could just, I mean, that's what we could do is we could just get a pool of yarn and we could just write them all down. Something like that, I'm thinking. Are we able to share our link or not? Sorry, I don't know what you mean. Yes, but rarely. What, Coco? Sorry? What's rarely? Hey, Tina, how's it going? How's the weather? Every time you are in the chat, I'm like, how's your weather? I'm waiting for it to cool down for you. I'm an Aussie from Sydney. I love that. Anna's also from Australia. For choosing the yarn, write them on a paper and fold them up like where we are not going to be. That's exactly what I'm thinking for. That's exactly what I'm thinking. The yarn is the only thing where I'm like, it depends on how much yarn we want to do. It might be kind of a hassle if we've got 15 different yarn options to write them all down. I know that's lazy. But yeah, my mom lived to 80 and never looked her age. She always looked much younger. I was, ooh, blessed with good genes. I love that. That's what I'm hoping. I'm trying the skincare and I'm trying to, you know, not be in the sun too much, you know, cover my face, all that stuff. Guys, I got a new sunscreen. Y'all know I've been like in my sunscreen efforts and I got a new one. So this time I tried the Black Girl sunscreen and I liked it. It was scentless. It was fragrance free, but the product had a strong scent at first. Then it went away. I think it's fine. There's no white cast, which is great. I'm shiny. I'm always shiny. It's who I am. It's in my bones. It has not yet gotten into my eyes and made my eyes burn. So that's great. What I needed to test is like sweat and or y'all need to make me laugh a lot till my eyes water. In which case, not in which case, then I'll know. Then I'll know if it makes my eyes burn. So this might be it. This might be a good alternative. Cooler. Okay, good, Tina. Good. Does anyone have D&D dice? Really chain or cast on the right amount of stitches? I have D&D dice. Oh, rarely cast on. Okay, gotcha. I love the tool for scrap Killian does. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I love her roll for scraps that she does. Adelaide girly here. I like it. I just use good vibes as my youth holy grail. Good. I love. No, that's what they say, right? They're like, you know, people who are like nice age better than people who are not. They do. I feel like okay, wait, guys. I need to pause and actually count. Give me a second. I'm just chatting. Let me actually count. Something's happening with these two. I need to re-pick these up. Oh, I need to pick them up. I don't know how people pick up stitches with their freaking knitting needles. I will never be that girl. I will always pick them up with my hook. Okay. Take a second. Let's count. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, No, I'm at 89. Oh my gosh, I'm so short. I'm 3 short. Okay. So I skipped a couple stitches like here and there, thinking I would have like here, thinking I would have too many, but I didn't. So I'm actually gonna, should I just redo the whole thing? It's not gonna take me that long. I'm gonna redo the whole thing and literally do every single stitch. Yeah, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Literally, it's every stitch. All right. May not be able to go to state golf tournament October 17th. My sister has in the same day, but it takes 4 hours to Springfield, 4 hours back. Oh, yeah, that is long. Oh, I hope you're able to, but that's tough. Okay, we're restarting. Not all the way, just until our first stitch where I skipped being like, Okay, so guys, y'all guessed right. Way to go. Now I really need to decide on rainbow for the pockets or assorted pride flags. I'm finishing rainbow trimming on the bottom, so does that... Ooh, if it's rainbow trimmed on the bottom, then I vote pride flags on the... I forgot about that. I vote pride flags on the pockets. That would be my vote. All right, let's pick up some frickin' stitches, people. Okay, I'm going back to talking about the books I read while I was gone. What else did I read? I want to look at my... I wonder if I can look on my story graph. I wonder if you can sign on your computer. Sign in. God, I don't know. Oh, okay, it knows. Okay. Okay, what have I read recently? Let's see. Read recently. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty right. I did Priory of the Orange Tree, I Will Never Know Men, which I told y'all about. I did The Kingdom of Copper, which is the... Oh, I did a bunch of books. The City of Brass, which is... was it Katrina and I were talking about it in Discord? It's a fantasy book about a girl who lives in Cairo, and she's just trying to make her way. She, like, doesn't have a family, you know what I mean? She's trying to survive in Cairo. And then all of a sudden she gets thrown into this incredible fantasy world. And she realized she's a part of it, like understanding her identity, and also politics between different groups, like groups of magical beings, etc., etc. Finding her place in this new world. The first book was good. I read the first book and the second book. I'm on the third now. The second book was much better, and I think it's because I finally understand everyone. Like, this book has a lot of conflict between different social groups, which is fine, but then it was confusing to me because these social groups, multiple terms could be, like, I could use one term for multiple social groups, and I could also be a part of... Yeah, I could use one term for multiple social groups. A person could be part of multiple social groups. They're all fighting together, and it was kind of confusing. So by book 2, I really understood it. I also read the Jeanette McCurdy autobiography, where she called I'm Glad My Mom Died. That's what it's called. It was really good. It was very dark. It was much darker than I expected. I knew it was going to be rough, but I thought it was just kind of, classic. Not classic, not to diminish or demean this, but I thought it was just kind of the classic, like, my mom's a narcissist, but it was so much worse than that. It was so much worse. Like, I wouldn't recommend... It was like graphic abuse was described, much more rough than I expected, but it was really good. And she's a really good storyteller, which is interesting because one of the big points in her book she talks about is how she always wanted to be a writer. She didn't want to be an actor. And I noticed that in the way she wrote the book. It was really well done. And then she narrated it as well, which sometimes doesn't work, but it worked very well. Sometimes when authors narrate their own books, it just doesn't work very well, but I liked it. I read that while I was gone. Let's see, what else? Once I finish picking up these few stitches. I read Hood Feminism, which was really good. It's about, like, feminism, intersectionality with feminism, and how, like, white feminism often leaves behind, like, women of color and women of other minority groups. That was really good. That was an example of not a very good audiobook, though. I wish I'd read it, because it was narrated by the author, and the author seems great. She's definitely intelligent. She knows what she's talking about. But you could tell when she started a new take because she would start like this and then she would start talking like this, and 80% of the book was like this and 20% was like this, and it was a little distracting from the message. Yeah, and then those are all the books I read. I literally read like 6 books in these past 2 weeks because there was just nothing else I could do. There was nothing else I could do that and work on this. So there you go. And often I would do them at the same time. So funny. I didn't guess right. You're good, Jem. I didn't either. I feel like I'm always above. I'll have to find a ride so my mom can see my sister. Oh, okay, gotcha. I think that's a good, I mean, that works. Too tired to participate, just sitting here listening. My eyes might be staring at my eyelids also. No worries. You know what you're doing is you're meditating. It's totally fine. Totally fine. Oh, guys, also, if y'all are a member, you're in the Discord. Movie night is this Thursday. I believe at 6 o'clock Central is usually the time we do it at. So if you're a member and not in the Discord, you can join. There's a link to join, I think, in my like community page or something. We're going to be watching Twilight Breaking Dawn Part 1. It's pretty exciting. I really enjoyed Jeanette's book. I grew up Mormon. It was weird how similar our childhood were. Mormons can be weird, man. I've escaped though. I'm glad you got out and hopefully are doing better now. It was very interesting. And so, I don't know, it was so sad. It was such a good book though. But yeah, I didn't expect it to be so graphic. There were several points where I was listening to it out loud and my partner was like, "What are you listening to?" It was so funny. And now I read, oh guys, y'all want to hear something so funny and lucky? Okay, so I finished Priory of the Orange Tree and I was like, you know what I need to do is go to the used bookstore because I've been a little antsy about the fact that I haven't left the house because like the week after I had my surgery, I looked insane and couldn't leave the house, not only because I didn't feel well, but also because I looked insane. So when I finally started feeling better, I was like, oh, I need to get out of the house. And I haven't bought a book in so long, so I was like, I got to go to the used bookstore. The author who wrote Priory of the Orange Tree, which I just finished, has another series called The Bone Season. And I don't know much about it, but I added it on my TBR because I was like, why not? I like this author. And guess what? Basically, entire series was at the used bookstore. The Bone Season. I got books 1, 3, and 4. I didn't get book 2 because it was in pretty poor condition, but I got 1, 3, and 4. Basically brand new. So excited about that. And I started reading that book, Babel, which I stole it from my sister last time I saw her. And I'm excited about that because she said it was really good. And I'm already really enjoying it. I don't like reading the same genre back to back because I feel like it's kind of confusing in my brain. If I'm reading only like fantasy dragon stuff, it's kind of, it blends together. So I feel like I have to separate it a little bit. So Babel seems to be very different from the Priory of the Orange Tree book I just read, so that's good. That's also why I've been reading a lot of nonfiction books, because, like, okay, every 2 or every 3 fiction books, I need to read something nonfiction for my brain. I'm like, I should be learning something. Not that reading fiction is bad, because you're definitely, like, learning grammar and, I don't know, new ideas, creativity, it's all very good, but I'm like, I'm not in school anymore, so I'm like, I feel like I should be still investing in my education in a way that the easiest way would be by reading. Hey, Isabel, how's it going? Oh my gosh, guys, you know what? Guess what, guys? On Tuesday, a bunch of y'all, everyone with the blue yarn, is it blue? Purple yarn, I think. I think it's purple. Y'all are going to be getting the next YouTube badge because I think a bunch of y'all are hitting six months, I think. I don't remember exactly who, but I was checking, so I'm excited to see the 6-month badge. I like Plain Rainbow, and I wish there was a way for you to do, Jem, for you to do like both, like have them removable or something, because I love both ideas. Sometimes the things that are hardest for us to go through build us up into who we are. So true. Wouldn't change a thing. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. Okay, I'm catching up. My wife and I both did, and life is much better. Is life better for you too? So much better. Judgment was heavy living in the middle of, but I survived and thrived since. Oh, I'm happy for y'all. My mom and sister just went to some museum today. Oh, that's so exciting. What museums did you go to? Oh, and I saw your message. Wait, when did I see that? Oh, it was on the premiere of the video yesterday. I'm so sorry about that. I've been thinking about you. I'm so sorry. There's just nothing to say. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. Okay, I gotta count my stitches. 1, 2, 3, Guys, I have even less stitches now. What did I do? Have you read any Piers Anthony, specifically the Xanth series? Xanth series. I have not. Let's see. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, this looks good. I love if I'm going into a bookstore, anything that's got like a vintage fantasy cover. Yeah. Ooh, I feel like I would like that. Let's see. The Magic of Xanth. That's what it's called. Xanth, I'm assuming that's how it's. I'm guessing that's how it's spelled. $31. Holy cow, that's a lot of books. What the? A Spell for a Chameleon is book 1. Ooh, okay, good ratings. I'm adding that to my... Xanth was the enchanted land where magic ruled, where every citizen had a special spell only he could cast. That is, except for Bink of North Village. He was sure he possessed no magic and knew that if he didn't find some soon, he would be exiled. According to the good magician Humphrey, kind of a funny name. Yo, I'm so tired. According to the good magician Humphrey, the chart said that Bink was as powerful as the king or even the evil magician Trent. Unfortunately, no one could determine its form. Meanwhile, Bink was in despair. If he didn't find his magic suit, he would be forced to leave. Is this a young adult? This description seems very young adult. But it's not described that way, and the cover doesn't look like it. Just interesting. Yes, we will definitely be praying for you, Anne, for sure. We went to a trading post museum in a pioneer homestead village town. Wait, that's so cool. Why do I have even left stitches, guys? What have I done? I feel like it shouldn't be this hard. Just add a bunch right here and make it seem normal. They're funny. They're funny. Okay. I'm excited. The name Humphrey kind of made me chuckle. I wish my name was Bink. That's kind of gangster. Bink, all the names are kind of, I mean, I guess Trent's pretty normal. But Bink's funny name. Okay. There's some extra stitches here. Okay. Harry Potter was classified as young adult, I believe. Ooh, okay, that makes sense. Actually, no, I feel like that's, yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense. I don't know. I feel like the border between like kid and young adult. No, I think that makes sense as young adult. I feel like those books are too big and a little too dark for kids. Like I feel like young adult tracks. Like at what point do y'all think, like what age do kids start reading young adult books? I guess that's the question. I don't really know. Okay, I tried to add a couple more stitches. I don't know why I'm doing this. There's no way I can fit all of the extra stitches right here, but I'm doing it anyway. And you know, I even thought, Brooke, maybe I should cast on the stitches before I go live, because what if I can't do it while I'm talking? And you know, I just thought, you know what, Brooke, we'll just do it. I should have listened to Brooke. That's what I should have done. Pick up some of these. So close though, guys. I mean, literally assemble, do this neckline, add the zipper, and we're set. I want to block it too. Which I got to finish it this weekend because I leave next week for Kelsey's house and it needs to be done. So I need a block over the weekend. Okay, let's count again. I used to work at a pioneer village. They're so fun. I love that. Counting is witchcraft. I've not honed my powers either. Literally, thing. Feel that. My husband had a boss named Trent once who was horrible, so it's a fitting name. There you go. It works. It works. Okay, I'm going to count again. Guys, let's count from this side. Maybe we'll have more luck if we count from this side. Guys, I'm only 2 stitches short. I feel like you're all my online family. Thank you so much. Of course. I'm glad. I hope you can find at least some comfort or some distraction here or something like that. Same here. I keep telling Mr. Amy that I failed the mind reading class as well. Literally. I think it would depend on the kid. That's fair. I was reading them around 11 or 12. That's what I was thinking. Like low end, like 10, 9. I don't know. Sorry, disappeared. I was trying the shorts. I love them. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to do sort of pride flags for the pockets, but that will wait till tomorrow. Oh my gosh. If you would like to share a picture, you should post it on my like community page or something. I would love to see it. Done finishing this bear beanie now. Weaving ends. Hooray. Mission accomplished. Yay. I'm excited for you, Diamond. Okay. I'm 2 stitches short. Try to see if I can cram them in here. Put 2 stitches right there. I can do this. Surely I can figure this out. Okay, I think I've done it. I'm just excited to get to the actual collar part because literally it's just ribbing, not ribbon. Sorry, I'm so focused. Okay. Okay. Just my 2 stitches done. You're so right. You're so right. I'll post a pig now, but they're a little fur cover because I have a dog. Totally fair. Whichever you'd like. Whichever you'd like. I believe in you. Those stitches don't stand a chance. You're so right. Okay, I'm going to count again. 60, 80, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 78, 89, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 93. Yay, guys. Yay. Okay. Now we get to start working. Actually working. How crazy is that? Okay, let's look back at the tutorial on picking up stitches using a knitting needle. I can't do it. I can't pick it up with a knitting needle. Like, no matter what I do, there's no way. I don't know why. I can't. Looking at the wrong side of your work. You got the wrong side of your work. So, like, it needs to be inside out. Looking at the wrong side of your work. Looking at the wrong side of your work. Oh, kind of hurt. Working oversized fuzzy sweaters. I haven't kind of single stitch. Living dangerously. Dangerous. Okay, looking at the wrong side of your work. I'm commenting on this. Shice. They say it one more time, then I'll make sense. You're so right. I'm just gonna go for it, whatever. I think we're purling, so I think this is, I think I'm being stupid. But you know what? This is my thing. If I'm testing something and I have a stupid thought, that means other people are having the stupid thought. So I'm like, whatever. Oh, I'm being stupid. Oh, wait, no. No stupid questions, just stupid answers. So right. Just got here. What are we trying to figure out? I'm just being dumb, I think. I think I'm just being dumb. I'm just going to do it this way, whatever. I have to do it this way because of the way I picked up the stitches. It's okay. Okay, so now we're just basically doing ribbing. Also, I did the ribbing for the sleeves in so very much so the wrong needle size because I was being stupid. So that's pretty fun. Okay. Just posted a picture of the community. It's sideways for some reason. Ooh, okay, I'm excited. I'm gonna go see. How do I see from the computer? Well, let me see. Whatever. I'll have to look after. I don't know. Now we're cooking with gas, as my mama would say. Also, guys, I'm probably going to do this one row and then I'm going to head out because I'm starting to get tired and I'm trying to listen to my body and what my body needs. And it seems like it needs rest soon. Howdy. Hey, Tiffany, how's it going? I just ran out of green so I could do the waist spin right now. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm sorry you ran out of green. Just checked on my husky outside in the dark. She's watching us through the window. Spooky season. That's how you know. When the dogs don't want to come inside, that's how you know. So true. My border collie in the winter, she loves the snow. Like, we'll just put her bed out there and she'll just chill. But she's like, this is the thing, is she loves the snow, but she's not quite as adept as a husky is. Like sometimes we have to force her inside. I'm like, I know you like this, but like your toes don't. Like your toes don't like this. Please. Also, let me know other dog owners that live in cold places. What do y'all do for their feet? Because I've tried different kinds of booties and they all come off my dog's feet. And last year we lost like $100 worth of booties in the snow. Not really 100. Each booty was like 25 bucks and we lost one of them. So I'm like, okay, I need a better shoe brand for my dog's toes. Have a great rest of your day, everyone. Okay, bye, Coco. I love snow, but I hate ice. I feel that. I do like icicles, though. I love living in a place where I can actually see icicles hanging off all the buildings. It's so great. Lovely. I live in the opposite of a cold place. Fair, fair. I was lifting my body earlier. I got motion sickness from watching my knee swivel in a chair. I'm better now. Oh, I'm the same way. I get so motion sick where I'm like, my family used to always complain because whenever people would drive, I'd be like, you need to slow down. Like you need to drive in a more chill manner. Like I'm gonna throw up back here. Y'all are killing me. Grippy baby socks. Oh, but I feel like those might not be warm enough. But maybe I could put them under the shoes and then maybe they would stick to the shoe and keep the shoe on. Have to head out. Have a great night. Okay, night, Nicole. I hope your horse show goes great. Shorts of her Pride, which is in October for me because it's hot in Pride Month. Also gonna make a rainbow shrug. That's awesome. Yeah, I lived in Orlando and Orlando Pride is in October. So I get that. Okay, guys. Row one. Okay. I lied. I'm gonna do one more row. Y'all know me. Of the cold snow, ice, North Pole. I want it now. I want it now. Yeah, once it starts getting cold, I'm like, Christmas. It's time. Wait, why do I feel like I'm missing a stitch here? I feel like I dropped a stitch. I think I did. I'm going to pick up a stitch here because I feel like I dropped. I feel like, I dropped a stitch here, so. What the fuck is going on here? What is going on? Something's happening. That was weird. I don't know. I like dropped a stitch somehow. It was really strange. And then I picked it up and then it was strange too. I think I picked it up in a weird way. But that looks normal. Okay. I didn't pick it up with the right. Yeah. Oh wait, I just knitted it with the wrong. Guys, oh my god. Am I well? What is going on? I knitted it with the end. This is what I need to do. I need to go like this. Guys. Okay. Now we're going to try one more row and then I think I'm going to head out. Icicles are beautiful and dangerous. So true. So true. Wait, I need to. Pull my ends tight. Hope this looks okay. I've never done this before. I might do it twice just in case. Like I want it to look quite clean. I would hate for it to look like, it's a folded over collar, so, well, this is going to be the outside, so. I feel like I need to tie these in a knot. I feel like this is my issue, is my ends are coming out. Does this look normal when I tie it in a knot? I'm gonna do this other row. I might restart just because I've never done this before and I want to make it clean. I live off Dramamine. I'm the walking medicine cabinet. Grandma energy. I love that. Used to get car sick as a kid. If I can, I sleep while riding so I don't get sick on long car rides. I'm the same way. Like I try to sleep, and yeah, I also live off Dramamine. I'm a big Dramamine supporter. Gets me through many a plane, many a car ride. I have to drive or I get car sick. Yeah, me too. I can't do roller coasters. Me either. I can't look at things spinning. I'm the same way. I'm the same way. I'm like, we can go to like a roller coaster place and I'll happily stand there and eat the food and hold the bags. That's me. I think I was the same way as a kid. Just didn't realize because I was mostly looking out the side windows. Ooh, yeah. I'm working in slow motion for like a week now. Oh no. Oh no. I'm sorry, Mary Jo. Your brain is clocking out. Yeah. I feel so drained. Oh no, I'm sorry. I know. I feel like everyone in chat seems like we could all use a break. Do you have a video on how to make a single strand knit beanie? I do not. I do not have any knitting videos, I don't think, on my channel right now, actually. Oh, man, I don't think I do. I should start doing that. I was lucky to outgrow most of it, but can't read in the car. Yep, me either. And I can do, if I'm careful, I could do simple crochet and knit. I don't have to look at. Yeah, I can't at all. Grandma Energy Club, exactly. I literally, I can't do anything in the car. What are you doing tomorrow? Work? How was your 2-week break? It was good. Feeling better now. Rested, read. Oh, here. Breath. Sorry, what, Ann? My circadian rhythm's off. Oh, no, I get that. I get that. I just feel like this doesn't look very good, and I don't know what it is. Like, you know, sometimes when you try a new knit technique, you just have to do it twice. Like, because sometimes it just doesn't look good the first time. I think I'm going to have to redo this. I'm going to finish the row, and then we'll probably redo it. I don't know. Who cares? Just doesn't look good. But I love a folded collar, so I'm pretty excited about that. I think it just looks, I don't know. I know I always say the goal is not to have some, like, there's nothing wrong with having something that looks handmade, but I feel like a folded collar does just look like, it almost looks machine made, you know? It just is a nice finishing, polishing touch that I enjoy. Okay. Yeah, I'm redoing this. Doesn't look good. That's okay. Doing this new stitch makes me feel like I'm new to knitting all over again. Literally, like, I don't know. It makes you question your sanity. Anyway, so we started the collar. It doesn't look good, so I'm gonna redo it. But I think I'm gonna head out. Yeah, we tried something new, and that's okay. I'm just gonna take it apart right now. Why not? Why not? I think what I'll do is spend the rest of today working on the sleeve. Maybe I can sew the sleeve on. Yeah. Rolling the window down and letting the wind hit my face. Oh my gosh, me too. Like, I had to have the wind. Give my parents time to pull over. Yeah, literally. Like, yeah, been there. Been there. Okay, frog it real quick. There we go. And we'll try again. Try again tomorrow, maybe. It's okay. Just not the day. Or we're sitting in the middle seat staring forward, just trying to survive car rides. Yep. Yeah. I don't know why that looked so poo-poo. That's okay. All right, guys. Great seeing you. Glad you're feeling well. Rest and cure your coop. Good night. Oh, thanks, Katrina. I appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate it. I think I'm gonna go, guys. Like Katrina said, I'm gonna go sleep and read and eat and all that good stuff. But thanks for hanging out with me, and I hope to start easing back into it. I don't know when I want to know when I'll be live next because I'm trying to take it slow. But we'll see. And thanks for hanging out, guys. I don't know when I'll be here again, but in the meantime, I hope you all make good progress on your projects, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye, guys.